woman is secretly in love with you, but afraid to speak. This moment is not ordinary, and what you are about to receive carries a quiet truth that has been growing around you without noise. There is a heart near you that has been holding deep feelings, tender and real, yet hidden behind silence and fear. You have walked through days not knowing that someone has been watching you with care, feeling warmth in your presence, and carrying emotions they do not know how to release. This is not confusion, and this is not imagination. This is something placed gently within your path, something guided with purpose and patience. There is a woman whose heart has been stirred in a way she cannot easily explain, and her feelings are not shallow or passing. They have grown slowly, like something protected and nurtured in secret, something she guards because she fears it may be too fragile to survive rejection. She sees goodness in you, something that stands out in a world that often feels cold and distant. She notices your quiet strength, your kindness, and the way you carry yourself, even when life feels heavy. These are the things that drew her closer, not with loud actions, but with silent admiration. Type 777 if you trust Jesus. You may not have seen the small moments when her eyes lingered a little longer, or when her thoughts returned to you without reason. You may not have noticed the way she becomes quieter around you, holding back words that sit on the edge of her lips, but never cross into sound. This silence is not emptiness. It is full of emotion, full of hope, and full of fear. She is afraid that speaking may change everything, and she is afraid that what she feels may not be returned. So she waits, holding her heart close, hoping for a sign that it is safe to open. There is a deeper layer to this that goes beyond human feeling. There is a gentle guidance shaping this connection, something that moves with care and intention. You are not placed in each other's lives by accident. There is a reason your paths crossed, a reason your presence brings her peace, and a reason her heart responds to you in this quiet but powerful way. This is something that has been allowed to grow slowly, so that it can become real and meaningful, not rushed or forced. Take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because this encouragement helps these words reach those who need to hear them at the right time. She carries a softness inside her that she does not show to many people. The world has taught her to be careful, to guard her emotions, and to protect herself from being hurt. That is why she holds back, even when her heart urges her to speak. She is not distant because she does not care. She is distant because she cares deeply and does not want to lose something that feels precious before it even begins. Her silence is her shield, and her patience is her way of protecting what she feels. You, chosen one, have a presence that brings light into places you may not even realize. There is something in you that feels safe to her, something that feels steady and calm. When you are near, her heart feels at ease, even if her mind is filled with doubts. She finds comfort in simply being in your presence, even without words. This is why her feelings have grown, without needing constant conversation or attention. It is not built on noise, but on something deeper and more lasting. There is also a quiet lesson in this moment for you. Not everything meaningful comes with clear signs and loud declarations. Some of the most sincere feelings exist in silence, waiting for the right time to be revealed. This is a reminder to stay open, to remain gentle, and to continue being the person you are, because your authenticity is what created this connection. You did not force this, you did not chase it. It came to you because of who you are. Her fear is not a weakness. It is a sign that what she feels matters to her. She is protecting something she values, something she believes could bring joy, but also carries the risk of pain. This is why she moves carefully, watching and waiting, hoping that the moment will come when she can finally speak without fear. Until then, her love remains hidden, but it is not absent. It is present in the way she looks at you, in the way she thinks about you, and in the way her heart responds when you are near. There is a quiet unfolding happening, something that does not need to be rushed. What is meant to come into the light will do so at the right time. You are being guided to remain patient and aware, to trust that what is forming around you has a purpose. There is no need to force clarity or push for answers. Everything is moving in its own time, shaped by something greater than momentary feelings. As you continue forward, carry this awareness with peace, not pressure. Let your heart remain open, but not anxious. Let your actions remain kind, but not forced. What is meant to grow will grow naturally, and what is meant to be revealed will come into the light when the moment is right. There is something beautiful in this quiet beginning, something that holds potential for warmth and connection, built on sincerity rather than haste. The woman who carries these emotions is not only holding love, she is also holding uncertainty, past experiences, and a deep desire to protect what she feels from being broken before it has a chance to breathe. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. A rare 7-second morning routine previously hidden in classified files is resurfacing, and people are already sharing stories of rapid financial progress. It requires almost no time, yet it activates a dormant wealth switch in the brain that most never access. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it before it disappears. Her silence has layers to it, and each layer tells a story that you cannot see at first glance. There have been moments in her life where speaking her heart may not have been received well, and those memories stay with her. They shape how she approaches love now. They make her cautious, even when her heart wants to be bold. She feels something genuine for you, something that feels different from anything she has experienced before, and that is exactly why she holds it so carefully. She does not want something so rare to be misunderstood or lost. You may sense her presence in subtle ways, like a quiet attention that follows you without making itself obvious. She notices details about you that others may overlook. She remembers small things, things that may seem unimportant to most people, but hold meaning to her. These are signs of a heart that is deeply invested, even if it remains unseen. Her love is not loud, but it is steady. It is not demanding, but it is real. There is also something happening within you, even if you have not fully recognized it yet. There is a growing awareness, a quiet pull that makes you pause and reflect. You may not have placed a name on it, but there is a gentle stirring that connects you to her presence. This connection is not one-sided. It is subtle, but it flows in both directions, creating a space where something meaningful can take root over time. Type yes to affirm. This moment is teaching you patience in a way that cannot be learned through quick answers or immediate clarity. It is teaching you to trust what cannot be seen clearly yet. It is teaching you to remain steady, even when you do not have all the details. There is a calm strength being built within you, a strength that will allow you to receive this connection in the right way when the time comes. You are not being asked to chase or to force anything. You are being guided to remain present and grounded. She is also on a journey of her own, one that involves finding the courage to express what she feels. This courage is not something that appears suddenly. It grows slowly, through moments of reflection, through small signs of safety, and through a deepening sense of trust. She is learning to believe that her feelings are worthy of being spoken, that her voice matters, and that her heart deserves to be heard. This is a process that takes time, and it cannot be rushed without risking the very thing she is trying to protect. There will come a moment when the silence begins to shift. It may not happen in a dramatic way, and it may not be loud or obvious at first. It may begin with small changes, like a longer conversation, a deeper look, or a quiet moment where words begin to form more freely. These are the signs that her heart is beginning to open, that the fear is slowly giving way to trust. When this happens, it is important to receive it with gentleness, not pressure. What you offer in return matters more than you may realize. Your kindness, your patience, and your steady presence create a space where she can feel safe. You do not need to have perfect words or grand gestures. What matters is that you remain real, that you remain consistent, and that you allow things to unfold naturally. This is not a situation that calls for force. It calls for understanding and quiet strength. There is also a deeper meaning behind why this connection is unfolding in this way. It is not only about love between two people, it is also about growth, healing, and learning how to receive something genuine without fear. Both of you are being shaped in ways that will allow this connection to be stronger, more stable, and more meaningful when it finally comes into the open. This is why it has been hidden for so long. It needed time to grow in silence before it could be revealed. You are being reminded to stay open without becoming restless. It is easy to want clarity, to want answers, and to want everything to make sense immediately. But not everything that is valuable comes with instant understanding. Some things need to be felt before they can be explained. Some things need to grow before they can be seen. This is one of those moments. Her heart is moving closer, even if her words have not yet followed. Each day, the distance between what she feels and what she expresses is becoming smaller. The fear that once held her back is slowly losing its strength, replaced by a quiet confidence that is beginning to take shape. She is learning that what she feels is not something to hide forever. It is something to be shared when the time is right. You are part of this unfolding in a way that is both gentle and powerful. Your role is not to rush the process or to demand clarity. Your role is to remain steady, to remain kind, and to trust that what is meant to come into the light will do so in its own time. There is a peace that comes with this understanding, a peace that allows you to move forward without anxiety. There is something beautiful about a love that begins in silence. It carries a depth that is not easily shaken, a sincerity that is not built on surface-level attraction or temporary emotion. It is rooted in observation, in quiet admiration, and in a deep sense of connection that grows without needing constant attention. This kind of love may take longer to reveal itself, but when it does, it carries a strength that lasts. As this continues to unfold, allow yourself to remain grounded in faith. Trust that you are being guided through something meaningful, something that holds the potential to bring warmth and understanding into your life. You do not need to see the full picture right now. You only need to take each step with calmness and trust. There is a quiet promise within this moment, a promise that what is hidden will not remain hidden forever. What is growing in silence will not stay unseen. The right time will come, and when it does, everything will begin to make sense in a way that feels natural and right. What if wealth was always influenced by a hidden brain signal, buried in classified files, and never fully explained to the public? This frequency is now opening new pathways, attracting opportunities, and transforming lives faster than expected. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. There is a gentle shift beginning to take place, even if it is not yet visible on the surface. What once felt distant and hidden is slowly moving toward clarity, shaped by time and quiet understanding. The woman who has carried these feelings in silence is no longer in the same place she was before. Her heart is changing, not in what she feels, but in how she is beginning to accept those feelings within herself. She is no longer trying to ignore them. She is beginning to understand that what she carries is real, and that it deserves space to exist without fear. Type 1010 if you agree. There have been moments when she has come close to speaking, moments when the words almost found their way out, but something held her back at the last second. That hesitation was not a sign of weakness. It was a sign that she was standing on the edge of something important, something that required courage she was still gathering. Each time she paused, she was not stepping away. She was preparing herself, slowly building the strength she needed to take that next step without regret. You may notice small changes if you look closely. The way she carries herself around you may begin to soften. The distance that once felt firm may begin to fade in subtle ways. She may linger a little longer in conversations, or allow her true thoughts to show in small glimpses. These are not random moments. They are signs of a heart that is slowly opening, a heart that is learning to trust what it feels instead of hiding from it. There is something important for you to understand in this stage. This is not a moment for impatience or assumption. This is a moment for quiet awareness. When something meaningful is unfolding, it does not always announce itself loudly. It reveals itself in pieces, in moments that seem small but carry deep meaning. If you remain present and attentive, you will begin to recognize these moments for what they truly are. Type 1919 to receive miracles. Her thoughts about you are not fleeting. They return to you in the quiet moments of her day, in the spaces where she allows herself to feel without interruption. She thinks about the way you speak, the way you act, and the way your presence brings a sense of calm that she cannot easily explain. These thoughts are not driven by fantasy. They are grounded in real experiences, in the way she has observed you over time and found something genuine in who you are. There is also a quiet conversation happening within her, one that you cannot hear but that shapes her actions. She is asking herself if it is safe to step forward, if it is worth the risk, and if what she feels could truly become something shared. This inner dialogue is part of her process, part of how she moves from fear toward courage. It is not something that can be rushed, because it involves her deepest emotions and her willingness to be vulnerable. At the same time, you are being prepared in ways you may not fully recognize yet. There is a calm being formed within you, a patience that allows you to hold space without needing immediate answers. This patience is not passive. It is active in its own quiet way. It allows you to remain steady, to observe without judgment, and to respond with care when the moment calls for it. This is an important part of what is being built between you. There is a reason why this connection has not been loud or obvious from the beginning. It is being shaped with intention, allowing both of you to grow into it rather than being overwhelmed by it. When something is rushed, it often lacks depth. But when something is given time to develop, it gains strength and meaning. This is what is happening now. What is forming is not temporary. It is something that has the potential to last because it is being built slowly and carefully. You may begin to feel a deeper sense of awareness as this continues. There may be moments when you feel her presence more strongly, even without direct interaction. There may be a sense of connection that feels unspoken but real. This is not something to question or doubt. It is part of the natural unfolding of what is being formed between you. It is a sign that the connection is becoming more present, even before it is fully revealed. There is also a gentle reminder for you to remain true to yourself in this process. Do not change who you are in an attempt to create clarity. What drew her to you was your authenticity, your natural way of being. That is what needs to remain. When you stay true to yourself, you create a space where something real can continue to grow without distortion. Her fear is slowly being replaced with something softer, something that feels more hopeful. She is beginning to see that what she feels does not have to remain hidden forever. She is beginning to believe that there is a possibility for something more, something that could bring joy instead of fear. This shift is important because it is what will eventually allow her to speak. There will come a moment when the balance changes, when the weight of her feelings becomes stronger than the fear of expressing them. That moment will not feel forced. It will feel natural, as if everything has aligned in the right way. The words she has been holding will begin to find their way out, not all at once, but in a way that feels real and honest. When that moment comes, your response will shape what follows. Your understanding and your willingness to listen will create a space where she can feel safe in what she is sharing. This is not a moment that requires perfection. It requires presence, sincerity, and a gentle openness that allows her to feel accepted. There is something deeply meaningful about a love that grows in silence before it is spoken. It carries a depth that is not easily shaken, because it has already been tested by time and patience. It is not based on impulse or sudden emotion. It is built on observation and a quiet connection that has been forming beneath the surface. As you continue forward, hold on to the peace that comes from knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. There is no need to force outcomes or to seek answers before their time. What is meant to be revealed will be revealed, and it will come in a way that feels right, not rushed or uncertain. Deep within your brain lies a small area connected to wealth and achievement, once buried in restricted studies and classified files. This newly uncovered frequency is helping people replace financial strain with ease, and God has guided you to see this message right now. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. This is a moment of quiet transformation. For both you, it is a time where something hidden is preparing to come into the light, shaped by patience, guided by trust, and held together by something deeper than surface-level emotion. Stay steady and continue to walk with faith. Her heart has been learning day by day that love is not meant to stay hidden forever. It is meant to be expressed when the moment becomes right. She has spent time watching and understanding not only you, but also herself. She has asked herself what this feeling truly means, whether it is real, and whether it is worth the risk that comes with being seen fully. Each time she reflected, the answer grew stronger. What she feels is not passing. It is not something that fades with distraction. It remains steady and present. You may begin to feel a quiet shift in her energy around you. It may come through the way she allows herself to be more present, more open, even if only in small ways. There may be moments when her guard lowers slightly, when her true self shows more clearly without the usual hesitation. These moments are important. They are not random. They are signs that she is moving closer to a place of courage, a place where her heart feels ready to take a step it has been holding back for so long. At the same time, there is something happening within you that mirrors this growth. You are becoming more aware, not only of her, but of your own ability to receive something real. There is a readiness forming in you as well, a calm understanding that allows you to recognize the value of what is unfolding without rushing it. This balance between you is not accidental. It is part of what makes this connection steady and meaningful. Type yes to affirm. There is a quiet preparation happening on both sides, like two paths slowly aligning without forcing each other. This alignment does not happen through pressure. It happens through patience, through growth, and through a deepening sense of trust in what is being formed. You are both being shaped in ways that will allow this connection to stand strong when it finally steps into the open. Her fear is no longer as strong as it once was. It still exists, but it no longer holds the same power. It is being replaced by a gentle confidence, a belief that what she feels is worth expressing. This confidence does not come from outside influence. From the way her heart continues to return to you no matter how much she tries to quiet it. She is beginning to understand that silence is no longer enough, that holding everything inside is becoming heavier than speaking. There may be moments when you sense this internal shift without fully understanding it. You may notice a change in the way she looks at you, a deeper presence in her gaze, or a softness that was not as visible before. These are the signs of someone who is preparing to be honest, someone who is gathering the courage to let their truth be known. These moments are quiet, but they carry a weight that is meaningful. There is something important for you to remember as this unfolds. When a heart opens after a long period of silence, it does so carefully. It does not rush into full expression all at once. It reveals itself in layers, in small steps that build toward something greater. Your role in this is to receive those steps with patience and care, to create a space where she feels safe enough to continue opening without fear of being misunderstood. You are not being asked to lead this moment with force. You are being asked to hold it with understanding. The way you respond, even in small ways, will shape how comfortable she feels in continuing to express what she has been holding. Your calmness, your kindness, and your steady presence will act as a foundation for what is beginning to form. There is also a deeper meaning behind why this connection has taken this path. It has allowed both of you to develop a level of understanding that goes beyond surface attraction. It has allowed her to see you for who you truly are, and it has allowed you to experience a connection that is not built on noise or urgency. This kind of foundation is rare, and it is what gives this connection its strength. As this continues, you may feel a sense of anticipation, a quiet